Jamie and Yetta, this new federal lawsuit accuses the real estate software company RealPage of price fixing to undermine market competition, driving up rent for struggling families. Here in Arizona, rent is up 30% over the last 2 years, and Attorney General Mays says it's mainly because of this price-fixing conspiracy. Investigators say landlords agreed to share confidential proprietary numbers and then colluded to set the highest rent possible. The DOJ says that industry algorithm controls 80% of the market, meaning millions of apartments are overcharging their tenants simply because they can.
RealPage sells landlords what it calls, quote, revenue management software. We allege that this software is developed, marketed, and sold to enable landlords to sidestep vigorous competition in the rental market.
RealPage says the lawsuit is scapegoating pro-competitive technology that's been used responsibly for years. The Justice Department, however, says it is not okay for artificial intelligence to factor in confidential information, and that RealPage has as much control over housing rental prices as the cartels do for drugs. The biggest difference with this new federal lawsuit is it gets at the heart of artificial intelligence in price fixing, using sensitive industry numbers meant to encourage competition to instead eliminate it, raising the bar and pricing threshold for all those landlords, so people who are struggling to find affordable housing are basically, they've got no other option. Back to you.
Nicole, thank you.